For years, we invented the track wheel, the trackball, the trackpad. And I remember every time we removed one of these and changed it, people complained. Now, what we've done with BlackBerry Z10 is made your thumb the navigation tool. So now you're in control of every single experience. The idea of swiping is it's a much more engaging experience. We don't want you to spend your time poking around on a screen. We want you to be able to move freely between applications. Make this entire experience really easy. Of course, you have your applications, like any other smartphone. Applications are for applications. But we wanted this to be a unique experience. We wanted every time you open up an application, whether it be your pictures, or whether it be your music, we really wanted this to make it feel like it was running all the time. So what you're seeing right now is what we call our active frames, complete running experience. You'll notice that as I open up an application, it takes up the entire screen. And this is very unique because we wanted every application to have a cinematic experience. We wanted you to be immersed in content. And so when I open up my calendar, or when I open up BBM, you'll notice how it occupies the entire screen. But sometimes you want to know what's just come in. Everyone wants to be notified. And when we looked at a gesture we call BlackBerry Peek, we modeled this on something all of you do every single day. It's as easy as just turning your wrist to look at the time. Effortless, thoughtless, but something you do probably a dozen times a day. And we wanted Peek to be that same gesture, that you could lift an application, look at the time, look at your notifications, and then get back to what you were doing. But not only that, we wanted to make sure that you could get right into your conversation. So we continued this gesture. So you can see here now as I look across, my thumb never leaves the screen. And what this allows me to do is look at what's just come in. Have a quick look at a new message. Have a look at who it's sent from. And then decide to get back to what I was doing. Really easy. And it really does follow your train of thought. And this is what we mean by BlackBerry Flow and BlackBerry Peek. So now we're in the BlackBerry Hub. Let me show you a little more about it. First off, you'll notice that this is everything integrated into a single view. Right? It's not just email. Yes, we've been great at email and messaging and communications, but the world has moved on. It's now about BBM, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and the list continues. So we built the hub to manage everything in a single place. Right? If I go into Facebook, not only do I see messages, but I actually see friend requests. And when we looked at this, we thought, well, we actually want to design an experience that keeps you within the hub. Right? So you manage everything from a single place. You can see here, I've got a friend request from a friend of mine called Donnie. I don't need to open up Facebook to look at the details of this message. I don't need to open up Facebook to even confirm this request. At the very bottom, I can select confirm. It's sent back to Facebook, and it's as easy as that. We also built capabilities to publish content because it's about activity, engagement. You know, I'm a big Twitter user, and often when I'm out there tweeting day in, day out, one of the things I love about the BlackBerry Hub is I can tweet right from within this experience. Again, I'm never leaving the hub. And I may as well tweet something right now. Real easy, real effortless. I can even add a photo. And I'll put one up there. Two very impressive looking devices. Hopefully you'll agree. And it's that easy. So this is the experience we want people to live in. This is the experience that we want to change that exists today. As Neil mentioned, it's not about in and out. It's not about home buttons. It's about living in a single experience and all the information coming to you. But how do you start that? Well, you saw me just then open the keyboard. And this is something that really does stand out for us. Let's put in very secure password. So if I start a new message, what we wanted to do with the BlackBerry keyboard was, first off, make it look and feel like a BlackBerry keyboard. We wanted the design to really stand against every keyboard we've ever designed. So you knew straight away that this was a BlackBerry typing experience. But not only that, we wanted to personalize the entire experience. We know that people enjoy typing with 2 thumbs. We know people enjoy typing with 1 thumb. So we put next word suggestion in key. So the minute that I start typing, I can just flip words right up to the screen. It's that easy. I can use gestures to delete words, so swiping across the keyboard. Or even bringing in numbers and symbols. I just swipe down. A real easy experience. One of the other things we wanted to focus on was catching people who type really fast. Often when we're in a rush, we're hammering away at the keys, we often miss a few things. We make a few mistakes. So when you're typing really, really fast and you make a few mistakes, we'll recognize that. The minute you hit space, we correct it. It's that easy. Again, we wanted the very best typing experience with BlackBerry Z10. Now, I've talked about how Flow, Peak, Hub, and the keyboard come together. But it's not just about coming together for your personal life, for Facebook, for Twitter, your games. It's also about your professional. And we spent a lot of time looking at how we could balance these 2 things out. So with BlackBerry Balance, you'll notice that a single gesture, I can move between 2 domains. I go into work, look how everything's changed. This is my IT administrator talking to me. This is a secure area on the device. Applications are now my work apps. Data can't be copied from one to the other. It's that secure. But at the same time, you get a great consumer experience. You get all of your rich applications, your games, your movies, your music, all of that content available on a single device.